No! Always remember the truth. Remember who you are. Remember what you stand for. Don't get lost in the crowd or in the chaos. And definitely don't get lost in this sugar-coating abortion. We will all be held accountable for our actions in this life. We will all have to answer for the things that we did and the things that we could have done, the things that we may have neglected. By your presence here today, you're standing for the truth. You're like a fresh breeze. No word, no act, and no prayer in defense of life is ever wasted. And you've all proved that here today. In Matthew 25, we're told, in truth I tell you, insofar as you did this to the little one, you did it for me. Thank you.